of late. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
The intended target was Chris Godwin.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
J.K. Dobbins.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
31-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd down.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Intended for J.K. Dobbins.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 3. Browns nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Here come the Browns on offense with Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick at quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Marcus Peters.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Brings up second.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 128 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
First down.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Mayfield.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
A gain of 13 yards.
Mayfield on first down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
3-3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
J.K. Dobbins.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Good for a Baltimore Ravens.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Open man is Duvernay. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
J.K. Dobbins.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Play leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd and 1. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Back to throw again. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards to pick up there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken about 7 yards deep.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes over the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Now a throw here, hauled in.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
And it's 3rd and long for Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far as we see here on your screen.
They may have to drop coverages they haven't run so far. They have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5. at the 30.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. To Boyle here over the middle.
Boyle. That's good for a Baltimore.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
Dobbins hit, and he fumbles.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fumble on the play.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
The Browns ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Recovered by Cleveland.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
24, Nick.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ngakwe on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Hooper. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Mayfield on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
Mayfield's pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
a run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 33. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Browns 3.
Mayfield now quickly into the hands of Beckham.
Mayfield's pass.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
1st down.
Mayfield to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy.
Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football.
Baker Mayfield sacked. Up
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
1st down, Cleveland.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Austin Hooper. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he'll complete this to Gibson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Browns on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. And again, it's Mayfield. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Antonio Gibson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Offense. We can't have that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. 57.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
The Browns, first down.
First down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Odell Beckham, incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
On second down, Mayfield again. And he comes back with one complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Mayfield's pass.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield, and they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a...
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told.
And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Cleveland.
Chubb. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First down, Browns.
On the carry, it's Chubb. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Mayfield's pass.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Mayfield.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
By Justin Madubuike.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
24-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
Is good.
And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead.
27. Ravens 24.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A throw over the middle, taken in. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you as it did to me?
And the pressure gets to him again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And here's your ball game, down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Yeah, he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Let me